So this is when you walk into the bathroom. This is my bathroom. I used the galvanized metal again, and I just painted it yellow so that it would give it a nice pop of color, since this is going to be such a small room and the ceiling is very low. So I was trying to make it feel a little bit bigger with bright color. This is going to be my shower stall. As of right now, it is holding, yes, you see a bucket there, and my daughter is totally embarrassed by this, but this is our urine bucket. It looks probably more yellow than it actually is. I use our bath water actually to put in there, and then this lovely, lovely, lovely Fabuloso. It smells like lavender. So I've just got to say this. It didn't smell like lavender when I used the toilet, but now when I go to the bathroom, it smells like lavender in here. So I may just start doing that all the time. Okay, so back to this. So this is just my daughter's makeshift clothing area. It will not be in here all the time. We have a cat, so that's the litter box, and I won't zoom in on that. This area is actually going to be where I put a stackable washer and dryer eventually. I don't have one in there right now. It's just not on the top of my priority list. I can do laundry at the laundromat if I have to. Yes, it's a little inconvenient, but I can also go and visit friends or family and do laundry. Hi! I am not really good at recording, and I'm sure I'm going to hate this when I'm done. Hate my voice on it. So the sink isn't hooked up, as you can see, but I went ahead and put it up there so we could kind of get the feel for what that is going to be when we do have running water. This is our bathing tub. Funny story, I actually bought it for a party for bottled waters, and I kept it and kept it and kept it, and kept thinking, I need to get rid of this. There's nothing I'm going to use it for. And lo and behold, here it is, one of the most functional things in my house right now, because we do use it for bathing. It's a little process, but it works. So that is the toilet in the box, actually, right there, that I'm going to try to actually maybe get running today. Although I don't have running water, I think I can run gallons of water down the toilet so that we can use it instead of the bucket, and then we don't have to empty it every day. And then this is shelving that I built inside the wall, recessed shelving so that we would be able to store our toiletries and other things there. Again, right now it's kind of packed. There's a lot of stuff in here that we're not going to be able to keep here all the time. I'm still trying to figure out some of that. And then I bought this nice little towel hook at Hobby Lobby, and I just love it. And so I put it up there, and as you can see, we have a towel hanging from it, and then our shower stuff is in the bag. So that is the bathroom. Okay, so this is the lovely view from this window. I absolutely love the 6 acres that I purchased. Getting to know it more and more every day, and just enjoying it. This is my bedroom. Again, I have a door for it. I'm going to use a barn door kit to hang the door, but haven't got that yet, so maybe you guys will be able to see some of that progress as I continue to log my progress. So this again is still galvanized metal, and I painted it solid green. I love green. There's something about it that's calming yet invigorating at the same time for me. So it's a good thing to have on the wall when you're getting up in the morning. This is an old window I got for like $10, maybe $15 from a flea market, and I've just blackened the windows out like chalkboard, and I'm going to paint some little frames, some picture frames, so that I can put my family photos in there. I have another piece that I'll be hanging up there that I will hang family photos, and the same thing with this window. I got it for about $10 or $15 from a flea market, and am doing that there. The door that I purchased is also an old door, and it has blacked out windows as well on one side, and then on the outside that will be into the hallway area, there's actually corkboard so that we can put notes and leave each other, my daughter and I at this point, can leave each other communication if we need to, running back and forth. So this is my open closet. There are some things that I did that I'm not actually happy with at this point, so there'll be a little bit of remodeling of the closet, honestly. You can't see it right now, but let me see if I can show you. I put a shelf in here, And I thought that I'd put it low enough that I could hang clothes, but as you can see, the clothes are still very much hanging on it. And when I put clothes at the bottom rack here, which is what I meant to do, they drag on the floor. So that's not going to work. But I had a friend and a coworker actually give me something that I'm going to try to use. And then I'm going to take that shelf out altogether and just use that shelving, and then I'll probably put that shelf somewhere else. As you can see, this is my electrical, and since I don't have everything running off of it, it's not all hooked up appropriately right now anyway, and I have some friends that will help me with that. Got a shoe rack hanging from this wall, and then of course that's the bathroom on the other side, and I'll cover that. So on the other side of this wall is actually where the washer and dryer will be. So, and I have not finished the ceiling. I'm gonna just kind of show you the ceiling right now, so you still see all the electrical, and I will have a pull chain light there, so I'll have more lighting getting ready and choosing my clothing, but for the moment it's not hooked up. So I've left these open on purpose because I intend to do something that I saw on Pinterest that was really cool, where you use this as a storage place. So when you're in a tiny house, every bit of storage that you can get is a good idea. So I won't use every one of these places between the bracing, but I will use several. And so I'm leaving it open until I can figure out what that looks like. Okay, the bed that I'm sleeping on, again, was my parents'. It was actually my great grandmother's, and my dad and his brothers all slept in it. Not the same mattress, but the frame, when they were growing up. I remember sleeping in it when I was a little girl. It sits up so far from, let me see if I can get you to see that. Yeah, it sits up so far from the floor that I can use a lot of that under there for storage. So that was the other reason I was really glad I was able to get it from my parents. This is Athena. It's actually my daughter's cat, and she likes my side of the bed, not my daughter's side of the bed, which we are sharing, and it is very messy right now. And then this is another little swap shop find. We've actually washed all of these clothes, but haven't folded them and put them away, so yay. And then this is a bookshelf that I refinished years and years and years ago for my son, and it's rough. It was built by my stepson at the time, and it's a very rough, rickety shelving, but it works right now just to kind of throw stuff on until we can figure out what we're going to do. This is another thing I did. I was really kind of happy. There's 2 more shelves on top of this that I can take up so that this can be another storage or picture area. I kind of see my bedroom becoming like a scrapbook, if you will. I want to put like a patchwork quilt on there, and then everything as far as decoration is going to be my children and my grandchildren and their pictures and family pictures. So that is that. Okay, give me just a second and I'm going to turn this back around and close this for the day.